Hey everybody, it's James here for another edition of Tip Tuesday, where I grab an industry professional and just talk to them about what it is they're up to in their neck of the real estate world. So today we've got a special guest for Tip Tuesday, Josh, who's one of the realtors on the Edmonton team. And Josh has really just blown the doors off of the real estate business in his first, oh my gosh, I'd say half a year as a realtor now. Josh has just been selling houses left, right, and center. Lots of happy clients, lots of happy buyers, lots of happy sellers. And Josh, welcome to Tip Tuesday. I just want to ask you a little bit about what the first 6 months of being a realtor is like. Good, bad, ugly. I think a lot of people thinking about the business, or a lot of people who are just getting started, probably have a lot of questions on their mind. So I'm going to ask a few of them to you.
Go ahead.
Awesome. Well, Josh, I guess my first question to you is, so what about the first 6 months of being a realtor is more or less exactly what you expected?
I didn't come in with an extreme amount of expectations. However, when it comes to, that went exactly as I had envisioned, it's just, the willingness to put in the work. Put in the work right from the ground up into, getting your first sale, second, third, and just keep continued moving forward, and just trying to highlight the small victories along the way.
That makes perfect sense. Now, yeah, and you know what, you're right. I'm just going to build on that. I mean, I think a lot of people get into the business and they think about selling houses right away, but they don't realize that before you sell houses, you have to talk to a lot of people and have a lot of FaceTime and have a lot of meetings and talk to people about buying and selling houses. So, it takes a little bit of time to get to that end goal of selling a house. Um, and you know what? Now that you've been at it for a bit, what would you say was a surprise? What was something you didn't expect about being a real estate agent, a realtor, that you came to a realization of?
It's I'd say that the biggest thing that you sort of realize is that you gotta take the punches as they come. You gotta be willing and ready to face a whole bunch of no's and a whole challenges. And
Hmm.
the biggest thing is to just stay focused, stay on your game, and just constantly just trying to learn and reach out to the people around you. And just once again, just take all those little small victories, and hopefully they amount to your bigger goals.
Totally. Well, and that's one thing you've done a really good job of, is just maintaining a lot of mental fortitude. I mean, the thing about being a new realtor is, like, yeah, you're going to deal with a lot of people who tell you to go away, or a lot of people that just aren't interested, or people, that just, they're just not ready or interested in talking real estate. And, some people are just pre-programmed to be really rude to customer service people. And so whether you like it or not, you might get told to F off once in a while, just because anytime somebody gets a phone call they don't expect, that's their default, cat claws out reaction. So what have been some of your kind of go-to things that you've been doing to keep your head in the right zone, to keep your mind space in a positive place, and to just keep working through it? Because, from my observation working with you for this first bit here, like, that's one of your strongest characteristics, is just your mind game, like your headspace and the way that you maintain it.
Yeah, just repetitions, just doing all the little things. Trying to navigate the COVID world. Has been a struggle, I think, for everybody. Obviously, over this past year, trying to find just new creative ways to kind of go about business, as opposed to just being another person on the other side of a phone. Going out there, door knocking, going out there, putting yourself in front of as many people as you possibly can, given the circumstances, and just trying to give myself a little bit of you know more than just sitting behind a desk and making a call, and just doing a little bit extra work. um, has helped out quite a bit to sort of stay positive along the way, especially when phone calling is not working. Going to the office, meeting with some of the colleagues, or just going and having that FaceTime with your clients, and just staying positive.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And yeah, it's, just keep on doing the repetitions and understanding that you're going to get there. I love that mindset. And Josh, you just had an unbelievable March. You did 3 deals. And, that's no small feat for somebody who's this early on into their career as a realtor. So, for those of you who are watching, I mean, Josh is a guy you want to pay attention to. He's on the come up. He's on the trajectory to be a superstar in this business. And so, very, very impressive. What would kind of someone who's watching this thinking about being a realtor, who's been maybe playing around with the idea of taking their course, what would be, one piece of advice that you would give that person as they think about whether or not this is a good fit for them?
The biggest piece of advice is I think people initially get into it because they think it's willing and more than willing to grind, put that work in, and just go over and above, not only for yourself, but for the potential clients and the people around you.
That's great advice. Yeah, I mean, if you want to separate yourself from the crowd, there's a lot of realtors out there, and you have to be willing to put in that extra 10% to give them a great experience. It's a differentiator for sure. So, Josh, congratulations, big time on your initial success, and super excited to watch you kill it and do more and more deals with more and more people, and help a lot of buyers buy their ideal properties, help a lot of investors add to their portfolio something that they can be proud of, and help those homeowners move on to a new home and sell their current place. So thanks for taking the time, Josh. I think you're a shining example of what somebody should do in their first part of being a realtor, and it's just great. Some of those real from the trenches ground level tips you gave are important takeaways for anybody starting out in this business. So I won't keep you any longer because I know you've got clients waiting for you. So have yourself an amazing day, and keep on doing it, man.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Thanks, James.